Yo, what's good, you guys? Boomer and Jared watching Bali Star. Today, we're getting into Drake's Mansion is both amazing and awful by Sunny V2, man. I just saw that new music video with Drake and J. Cole, man. I agree with everybody. Music video of the year. Yo. Visuals went crazy. Shout outs to the director, which is something we don't even do much. With the exceptions of Cole Bennett and some Benny Boom, Hype Williams. I was like, yeah, who's that one dude, like, who's really known back then? Hype Williams. Yeah, but now this director dude, man, or whoever did the music video this way, bruh. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, I didn't even know what I was witnessing right there, bro. It was just like, it was unfathomable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get straight on into the video, man. Make sure to leave a like just for the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new so that we join up with the all-star gang up in this thing. Let's get straight on into it, man. Let's go.
Drake's Mansion is so unbelievable that some of its features can only be described as awful.
Every bathroom in this house, when you walk up to the toilet, it opens and starts playing Tupac Hit 'Em.
Made funnier by the insane legal battle Drake went through just to have it built.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood.
He first purchased the property for $6.7 million in September 2015, at which point it simply looked like this. A 1963 bungalow with a 3-car garage and swimming pool, although it was obvious that Drake was focused on a different part of the property.
He never cared about buying a big house. He was just like, I care about buying land.
Drake bought the house for its land and location, being a 2-acre lot amongst other mansions in the Toronto neighborhood of Bridle Path. The suburb ranked as the richest area in all of Canada, with its residents.
Oh, isn't that a song? Bridle Path? It was Bridle something.
Having an average net worth of $22 million and an average home value of $5.1 million. YouTube videos driving through the area show some of the craziest houses you might ever witness, and as a result, it's no surprise that Drake decided to build there. On the 18th of May 2016, Drake's barely decipherable 3-story mansion plans were first released to the public, which accompanied a planning notice at the front of the residence, leading to annoying petty problems before construction had even started. Drake quickly discovered that the house he'd bought to demolish had been designed by a world-famous architect, and as a result he'd be scolded by the media for wrecking a piece of history. In one article titled, "Drake, Take One Dance with That Bridle Path Home Before Tearing It Down," the writer stated, "I'm pretty angry with you for considering it a teardown," while the demolition notice had comments such as, "Maybe a minor variance in zoning, but one more sad step in Toronto's blind disinterest in heritage." Although these complaints were nothing compared to the issues caused by the new design, as the proposed mansion was so freaking huge it goes beyond what's permitted there. For example, the mansion's height of 17 meters was well beyond the 11 meters permitted by council, while his 34-meter wide driveway was 3.5 times larger than the allowed width of 9 meters. But the aspect that received the most backlash was the height of Drake's new fences.
Now make room for the
entourage. Twice as high as would otherwise be allowed, in part due to security concerns on his property.
Everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out.
As mentioned, Drake's extra high fences were proposed for security. However, his neighbors made an effort to push back immediately.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood, as it could be observed from almost every single room of my client's residence.
Despite this, councillors sided with Drake after learning he'd spent $1 million on trees for the property, and as a result, the building was finally approved. Roughly 2 months later, Drake's builder and architect Ferris Rafali posted this image to his Instagram with the title, "Let's Get Started." This was followed by another post only 8 days later, showing that the block had been completely flattened, in the process creating a brand new problem. Drake's lovely neighbors had launched another complaint against him, claiming that trees were being cut down on the property before they'd received permission to do so. As a result, Drake was now facing a fine of up to $100,000 for every tree destroyed, although his builder maintained that they'd done nothing wrong. This was confirmed after a council investigation, which stated there have been no violations. There have been no large trees cut down. I'm very glad that Drake and the company...
Hey, cat, man. Freaking, arbitrist, people that have jobs cutting down trees, cutting branches, certain branches off trees, man, they make bank, bruh.
he has hired is obeying the law. Roughly 1 month later, an archived satellite view of the property showed that construction was back underway, which accompanied a new post on Ferris's Instagram hinting at just how crazy the mansion was going to be. This is how we build an official NBA indoor basketball court, showing an excavation in process, which was followed by another post 1 month later showing the speed at which the house was being built. In the process, Drake came by to check out the property, which had begun framing only 4 months later, a stage which was fully completed within a matter of weeks, at which point the builder revealed another crazy detail. While the original plans put the mansion at 21,000 square feet, this number had since been doubled to 45,000 square feet, which included a 3,200 square foot master bedroom suite. For context, the size of an average 3-bedroom home is usually around 1,600 square feet, meaning Drake's bedroom was going to be the same size as 2 fully built middle-class homes. Although Drake showed no remorse for his extravagance, stating, "Because I was building it in my hometown, I wanted the structure to stand firm for 100 years. I wanted it to have a monumental scale and feel. It'll be one of the things I leave behind, so it had to be timeless and strong. It's overwhelming high luxury. That message is delivered through the size of the rooms. I wanted to make sure people can see the work I put in over the years, reflected from every vantage point." As construction continued, Ferris and Drake once again posed at the front of the property, although this, in combination with countless media articles listing his address, accentuated an aspect that was already a massive problem: security.
The attempts of getting into this property is daily and nightly.
As mentioned by Drake's representative, the house was being broken
I mean,
into.
it's not passed down to his kids. I could see it being like a museum, like an artist museum of Drake for like years to come. You know what I'm saying? Like putting Drake's accolades in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could definitely see that being like a type of museum, one of those type of museums. I forgot what they're called, but those type of museums.
Every single day and night, only made worse when the house was given a geotag as Drake's mansion on Google Maps. As a result, Drake had to hire significant security.
Dude, his security is insane. You ever seen security?
Yeah,
Have you ever
I've seen some.
Imagine more.
Wow.
Yeah. You're not getting to this guy. No chance.
With this also being seen in a video by a YouTuber named Walking Lady,
Don't go on the property,
Don't go what, sorry?
on the property.
and echoed in this comment reading, "I drove past his house looking to take some pictures, but there were these 3 to 4 big dudes standing out front guarding the place. What a life."
I'm
In
pretty
one
sure they get
notable
paid more than the average security officer too. So shoot, man.
incident, Drake's Toronto mansion was stormed by
Get
a
paid
knife
more than an armed security guard.
wielding woman who allegedly struck a security guard with a pipe. But while there were obviously some security hurdles during construction, there was no denying the house began to look incredible. After laying the slab for the basketball court, Ferris uploaded a video showing the court's entire construction process, which included a Drake-themed scoreboard, Drake-themed on-court branding, and even Drake-themed basketballs. The
And
video
Drake themed basketball games, championship basketball games. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember watching that one. Like he did like a league or something. You know what I'm saying? It's him versus another team, but it was like Drake was just forced to win. It's like you couldn't guard him like tightly. It's like like basically you had to let him shoot certain shots. Had to let him get certain handles over you. It was crazy, bro. And dude was really celebrating like he legitly won his own league.
I received comments such as, "This is the dopest indoor
on,
court
bruh.
I've ever seen a celebrity have. Beats Shaq's and Jordan's, but while the basketball court could only be described as awesome,
Woo!
there were other aspects of the property
I thought that
that
was
were
Louis
better
V in
described
the
as
paint.
awesomely stupid. For example, Drake spent $700,000 on the world's most expensive bed. Created specifically for Drake's house, the bed named Grand Vivitas weighs 530 kilograms or 1,168
Again, it'll probably be
pounds
good
and took
history
over
museum.
600 hours just to make a single one. The bed has a whiskey and champagne bar on the backside of the bed head and a dedicated team of employees who flip and clean the mattress every 3 months. In addition
Block
to the
that
bed,
shit.
Drake
Don't
had a
wipe- block that
4,000-pound
shit.
bathtub delivered
That's
to
a
his
100%
ensuite, which was made
alpaca.
from
You
one
block
giant
that
piece
shit.
of marble at a cost of over $50,000. After finishing in the tub, Drake can get dressed in his 2-story walk-in closet, which he since defended as being an important part of the property. "The bedroom is where I come to decompress from from the world at the end of the night, and where I open my eyes to seize the day. The bed lets you float, the shower lets you escape and gather your thoughts, and the closet makes you want to talk to yourself while getting dressed. On the 5th of October 2019, roughly 3 years after construction first began, Drake posted this video to his Instagram showing that the luxury mansion was nearing completion, while providing a further sneak peek into some of its wild features. There were the singing toilets we mentioned earlier, as well as quite possibly the craziest indoor swimming pool you might ever witness. However, it wouldn't be until Drake moved into the home 6 months later that he'd also show off his separate outdoor pool, as apparently the property needed 2 separate pools. On top of
Remember when Kanye said, I need a pool bigger than Drake's. I need a pool that's bigger than Drake's.
Drake bought a custom Bosendorfer piano for an estimated $500,000, which was shown for the first time in the Toosie Slide music video, where Drake would also display a room holding every award he'd ever won. Additionally, Drake built an entire hallway for the sole purpose of displaying basketball jerseys, and considering Drake also has suntanning beds in his bathrooms, it's no surprise that even DJ Khaled praised the designer by stating, "Amazing job, I want you to build my next estate. I've been thinking the name of the one we're gonna build together because Embassy is incredible. Champagne Party inspired me on another level. I have more work to do." Although even if you include Drake's 12-car garage and $10 million car collection, the mansion's often quoted value of $150 million is way over-exaggerated. The most expensive home ever listed in Bridle Path was on the other side of Drake Street, which had an asking price of $45 million in 2021. The home was built at the same time as Drake's and has a similar 9 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, 12-car garage and an indoor swimming pool. The property failed to sell for $45 million and has since had its price dropped to $40 million, so while Drake's house is certainly more luxurious, it probably wouldn't sell for $150 million or even half of that. Despite this, Drake has certainly achieved his goal of building a monumental property, albeit at the cost of his time, money, and even his safety.
Hey man, it's Drake we're talking about here. Alright you guys, so that was Sunny V2 with Drake's Mansion is both amazing and awful. It's like I said, if not passed down his lineage, that would be a dope history museum, Drake hip hop history museum, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I personally would like to go to that, you know what I'm saying, and see all that. But no, those people that complaining that it's made out of this certain brick and it's an eyesore, I'm like, bro, you got other mansions up in that bit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, get out of here, bro, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, man, that ish look dope, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, his parties and all that be way insane up in there, man. But y'all let me know your thoughts about down in the comment section down below. You already know it's Boomer, and you're watching Bali Star. Make sure to leave a like for the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. So we join up with the all-star gang up in this thing. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. 100 on!
Yeah.